Most people have chosen a life of instant gratification over a life of satisfaction because the latter requires effort. A healthy man wants 1,000 things. A sick man only wants one. This is a famous quote by the Chinese philosopher Confucius. And the reason why it resonates with me so much is because when you're sick, everything goes out the window. You could be the most successful, self-aware, and spiritual person in the world, but if you're constantly battling dis-ease within your body, you're never going to be able to experience the full potential that life has to offer. Because when you're sick and in pain, it consumes your life and that of those around you. I've been in dis-ease within both my mind and my body, and all I wanted was for it to disappear so I could actually enjoy my life and become a better person. If you've had someone in your life who's been plagued by illness of any kind, you understand how life-consuming it is. When you don't have your health, nothing else really matters. Everyone within your family is most likely learning from each other to a certain extent. Families tend to follow in each other's footsteps. If there isn't anyone leading the way in terms of health, where do you think that leads? It's genuinely why I do what I do. I live a healthy lifestyle in the hope that my vibration will rub off on the people that I care about, so we can all live long, happy lives together. Before I go into what I believe the fundamentals of physical and mental health are, I want to share a few perspectives. If you just want the bullets, just fast forward to the fundamental section. Health is wealth. Whether you're pursuing spiritual, physical, financial, or social development, you won't be able to give it the focus and attention required if your body is sick, if your mind is in pain, and you're in an overall unhealthy condition. But when you are healthy, you genuinely live life on easy mode. So you have to ask yourself, will you choose the fulfilling challenge of a healthy lifestyle, or will you choose the inevitable struggle of an unhealthy one? What it means to be healthy. Your mood is improved and you have increased brain function. You save money by engaging in healthy activities. You can enjoy the important moments in life to their absolute fullest. You have high self-respect and self-confidence. Productivity and performance are optimized. You build discipline in all aspects of your life. You experience pure enjoyment and zero guilt when you do decide to indulge. You set a great example for your family. You enjoy a strong, durable, and aesthetic body composition. What it means to be unhealthy. You have low mood and brain fog. You waste time and money on unhealthy activities. You can't enjoy the important moments in life as much. You have low self-respect and self-confidence, constant feelings of fatigue and overwhelm, lack of impulse and emotional control. Constant indulging numbs the enjoyment of it. You build a tolerance and become reliant. You set a poor example for your family. You develop injuries, chronic conditions, and a fragile, unpleasant body composition. If you don't know what you want from your life, focus on your health as your first port of call. The benefits acquired will translate to all aspects of your life and help you find purpose. If you do know what you want from your life, focus on your health so you can actually enjoy the journey and the destination. Your body is your temple. If you're going through a spiritual awakening, focus on the meat vehicle that carries your ever-growing spirit through this realm. Your body is the greatest physical tool that you will ever use. Whatever your situation is, you will never regret becoming your healthiest version. Mind, body, and spirit. It all starts with a thought. Before anything you want can come into reality, it must first begin as a thought in your mind. We first have a thought, then we put our physical bodies into action to bring it into reality. Everything you see around you was first just a thought in someone's mind. It might sound simple, but so few people take the necessary action to live in alignment with what goes on in their head. Most people have chosen a life of instant gratification over a life of satisfaction because the latter requires effort. With a super stimulating distraction at every turn, it's easy to see the mechanisms behind why people don't follow through. Netflix, processed food, weed, alcohol, or any form of instant gratification and escapism are within reaching distance at all times. And we all know how addictive they are. I've been there myself, numbing my mind at every opportunity, constantly giving in to my impulses, wasting my valuable time, energy, and life, then feeling bad the following day and telling myself I'll make a change, just to go through the same process again and again. If any of this resonates with you, you have to understand that no one's coming to save you. No one is going to make you do it. And I promise you, you will regret it in the future. I worked in a hospital for 1.5 years, and it was so eye-opening. Everyone there regretted not putting more time and energy into their health and making the most of their lives while they could. Wherever you are in your life right now, just know that it's never too late to start making the right choices. And the crazy thing is, You already know what you're supposed to do. That little voice in your head tells you all the time. So, let's start with the absolute fundamentals of what it means to be a healthy human being. Think more like a tribesman and less like a desk worker. Here's a list of the fundamental areas you should attend to in order to keep your meat vehicle running smoothly. These are the absolute fundamentals. This is far from an exhaustive list. Movement. Move your body in a way that gets your heart rate up. Do something that gets you into the flow state, something that brings you into the present moment, challenges you, and ideally you enjoy. Pick up a hobby that keeps you strong and mobile, for example, resistance training or yoga. Hydration. Make sure your main beverage of choice is water. Andrew Huberman suggests 8 ounces or 237 milliliters every hour for the first 10 hours you're awake. This is an average. You don't need to drink every hour on the hour. Keep a water bottle close at all times. Glass is best. Hold off on the morning coffee until an hour or two into your day. Nutrition. Follow the 80-20 rule. This will allow space for the unhealthier food that you love. Minimum 80% healthy, maximum 20% unhealthy food. Eat mostly whole foods and stop eating 2 hours before you go to bed. Intermittent fasting. This is something that I've done for years now. I can't even remember how long I've done it for. It makes me feel great. It means I have to prepare less food, and it means I can eat huge meals. A basic guide: eat between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. Then fast until you eat again at 12 p.m. the next day. You could look at it like you're just skipping breakfast. Sunlight. Get natural sunlight in your eyes and on your skin whenever you can. Getting sunlight in your eyes first thing in the morning will reset your circadian rhythm. Aim for 20 minutes of sunlight daily, even when it's cloudy. Most modern humans are deficient in vitamin D, so make sure you soak up some sunshine, or as a minimum, get a supplement. Sleep. Improve your circadian rhythm by getting up and going to bed at roughly the same time. Most people need between 6 to 8 hours of quality sleep a night. Keep the lights low after 9 p.m. and do something that relaxes your mind. Grab a good book and do some reading. The goal of sleep is to wake up rested and recovered. Make quality sleep a priority. Breathing. Something everyone should be taught in school. It sounds basic, but you'd be so surprised how many people don't know how to breathe properly. Nose breathing is way better than mouth breathing. Long, deep breaths are better than short, shallow breaths. Be conscious and take note of how you're breathing throughout the day. Awareness is the precursor to change. Meditation, breath work, and exercise will all help massively. Start focusing your attention on what you're doing, thinking, feeling, and consuming on a daily basis. Once you're aware of what you're doing, you can then begin to make the necessary changes. Again, awareness is the precursor to change. So rather than give all your energy away to external factors, such as your job and cheap dopamine hits, direct your focus towards yourself and your life. Because where focus goes, energy flows.